space, and you're going to have to know what moves go with what. If you are a real dribble head, you know there are connectors, there are speed boost moves, and there are things that are going to keep your dribble flowing. In this game, it is hard to find connectors. So it's hard to find like this move connects with this one. This move connects with that one. It is very hard to learn. That is why I was dribbling for so long at Community Day. And for the record, I want to set it straight. Those clips you guys saw in the intro, those were in the first hour or two of me playing the game. So by the end of the day, I already knew how to quick stop, I already knew how to peek, I already knew how to do hop steps, how to moves. I found out with Curry Escape, which is the one that y'all see me spamming, you could do hop steps out of it immediately. I learned the nutmeg down the back. I learned a whole bunch of things that at Community Day. But let's go ahead and get into the SIGs I use. And the
no, I didn't, Trinko. Why the fuck would he say that?
Now the first SIG.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Whatever. I'm not even gonna say nothing. Not even gonna say too much, man, because it's like if I talk, y'all just say I'm bitching. So like, there's no point in me even commenting on shit. I might as well just pretend that looked really good, bro.
I'm tripping.
Here's your actual movement. I just need y'all to understand, bro. Like, I want y'all to understand, bro. I'm not here to just be a negative Nancy, and I'm not here to bring y'all down. I'm not here to bring the vibes down. But bro, like these people are playing with stamina off, and they're playing with no adrenaline, and they're not getting anywhere. They're getting no space. They're not creating any space, bro. They are moving slow as fuck. They are not getting open. You're not getting open with any of these moves, ever. And y'all are going to learn the hard way, bro. Like, he is standing in place, getting nowhere. The app's not out yet. 2K already tweeted the app's not out yet.
They need to bring this app out so I can download it.
When global FX markets are on the move, you need expert insights, reliable execution, a broker with unwavering strength to support your trading needs. Meet Forex.com.
We already watched Chavis vid, bro. It ain't none but 10 minutes, 6 minutes of dribbling, bro. The app is not out yet, bro.
I mean, it's no stamina. So.
I ain't lie, it's an ISO year, bro. It's an ISO year, bro.
I want to see what Steve's gonna do.
I'm telling you right now, if you play twos, bless your fucking heart, bro. If you play twos, you are literally going to be playing LTGs, bro. Everybody's just going to say that. It's going to be post-score, lock. It's going to be post-lock, or it's going to be like glass, cleaner, sharp, and they're just going to be LTing. Is this still sped up? No, he's not moving. What do you mean? This is clearly... You can see the difference between this and the other clips. He's not moving.
No motion. They just staying.
He's posted. This is the highlight. This is the highlights of this, bro. This is the intro. This is supposed to get your attention. You're supposed to spend this minute being like, "Wow, this looks really good." That was pretty sexy. That's the shit from 26. Yo, Boogie, appreciate the 5. I'll say it for you. Goofy should probably listen to someone who played this as a pro. I'm just trying to be real, bro. I'm going to get open regardless, bro. Like y'all, I'm going to get open regardless. I'm not going to have no trouble getting open. That's not the right app, buddy.
Let me see. This check my shit. I ain't trying to. I say Kyrie Irving got a nice jumper. Smoother. Ooh. I go check out.
I ain't lying, Chapel. I know you're in the stream. I'm trying not to comment on your shit that you fucking sped that shit up, Chapel, but my fucking lord, bro. I've been tagged in that shit 3 times on a fucking sped up clip and it's getting me tight. I'm getting tagged in your stupid ass clip that you sped the fuck up and they're like, Chalk, is dribbling still dead? Yes, dribbling is fucking dead. But y'all just watched the sped up fucking clip and now I'm getting mad about it. This shit is blowing, man.
Check out cheese on Harley. Let's check out cheese on Harley. He did drop, didn't he? His bag's plugged. Okay. He just dropped. Let's check out his video. See how things. 17 minutes.
If you like casino games, this is the game for you. It's got all the best.
There you go.
Right by you, game. That's it. Oh my god, I got an ankle breaker! Come on now! Alright, y'all, man, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Cheese. Finally back in another video, y'all. The DS finally. No, these guys, a lot of these guys play messing around. I actually found my day one build. And you guys know I love to play threes and I love to play twos. So I had to find an overall balance. I know a lot of these guys are going to come up with a 6'8 guard. So I couldn't do the 6'2 that I always wanted to do. So I went 6'4, guys. You guys see I went 6'4, lowest wingspan, lowest weight. But look at this build already. I was already tweaking with it. I didn't want to go through everything where you guys have to struggle. I just want you guys to look at the attributes, guys. First off, I got a 94 3 ball. I have an 87 ball handle, 87 speed with ball. But what I want you guys to think is, when you get your cat breakers, as soon as you get on the game, you get 5 cat breakers. You can easily get a 91 speed with ball and a 95 ball handle. You understand what I'm saying? So you guys got to think about this build with the cat breakers. And to be honest, 91 speed, 86 ball handle. Look at the pass accuracy, it's a little high up there. Look at my perimeter defense. You guys can't say I lack perimeter defense. I'm gonna make my pass accuracy at least to 80, because I know every single year you guys say, oh geez, the pass accuracy is too low. Look at this build. I got a 94 3 ball, 80 pass hack, 86 ball handle, 86 speed with ball. When I cat break that out, it'll be 95, 91 speed with ball. The driving dunk is good, the standing dunk is great. My driving layup is good. You guys know I like to dunk the ball. That's the build. It is called a two-way bucket chaser, 6'4", 178 pounds.
The name is nice. Two-way bucket chaser. Oh, they got new names in the build. In the game. Okay, I'm liking that. Bucket chaser. That is dope too. Limitless range gold, dead-eye gold, arc cadence gold. Oh, this is a new badge. Improves the player ability to knock down three-point shots while on the move. Oh, that's dope.
6'4" wingspan. I think that this build is going to be tough. You guys know there's no more legend badges. It only goes to purple. So this build is soup, bro. This build is soup. And I'm going to show you guys this build in actual gameplay, bro. I'm going to show you guys how fast this build is. So I was going against a lot of taller builds, a lot of 6'8 builds. Because everybody wanted the easy way out during community day. They just wanted just to win. But little do they know is I'm over here trying to find meta, especially when I can find the right build moves, find the best jump shot. But based off this player, you guys are gonna see how fast he is and how quick he is to get a bucket. This is just me moving with him in the mind court, but this is like with no SIDs. So you can see like the potential is there. I'm gonna just go right into the gameplay where I go into the theater. And you guys let me know how you guys feel about this build. I also have a 6'2 build for all my stage players who only play threes. I got a 6'2 build. I also have a 6'8 build. Oh, y'all, my first ever theater game, and I'm panicking. I can't lose my first game on NBA 2K27. This is my first ever game ever on the theater, and I'm playing against a slasher. Look at this shit, bro. I can't catch a break, bro. All these guys just made 6'7 and 6'8 builds, and they was just slashing, bro. They wasn't even trying to dribble. They're just trying to win, which is okay. I understand. So this guy's already up on me 6-0. I'm not gonna lie, at this moment, fam, I'm panicking game. I wonder who I played against here, because this dude's tough. And this is where he fucked up. He made that! Come on, I love cheese. There we go, I got the stop. That's what we needed. Now it's my turn to shine, bro. My first time in the theater, bubble up, dribble moves. Okay, crunched up. Like, nigga, give me those. Easy layup. My first point in NBA 2K27 was a layup.
So you gotta know how to play defense. If you allow the
and this is why I'm telling you guys, these 6'2 builds, they're gonna be meta again for like 8th year in a row.
But if you know how to play defense and you can stay in front of them,
look how fast I'm just put your hands up. I'm just
also, you don't have to jump this time. You hold up on the right stick. It's gonna be cool, but if you hold up on the right stick the whole time, though,
I'm just running, trying to get a bucket.
It's gonna be hard to keep up with them if they dribbling.
Look at me moving though, y'all. Green. Did I already take the lead? Just go. Look at me moving. Us. Look at the speed boost. Not saying I'm the bad guy. You guys let me know, bro. Paint defense is low-key chop, bro. So make sure you guys put interior, bro. I'm pretty sure he gets a stop right here because I look trash right here. But for my first game ever to come back from a 10-0 fire game,
Where's the synergy
I wasn't
there,
expecting
bro?
that, bro. So you guys already know, I know this dude's gonna try to slash. So I just try to get that body bump on him. I got one, so I'm gonna let him shoot it off. Remember, bumps are important, guys. It messes with the person's timing, bro.
Super important.
So now I got the ball back. I got badge. And you guys see that I got badge. And look, it doesn't go to my 3-point. It doesn't go to my defense. Since I was slashing, it gave me slashing badge, which is dope. And I still can get shooting badge. You see what I'm saying? I just got to shoot the pill to get that badge activated. So you can see I'm snatch back in. Easy dunk. I'm looking like a slasher. I don't care. He started it. I'm going to end it, bro. I'm not losing my first game. Not even a dribble move. First game of W. Let me know how you guys feel about the movement, my dribble moves. I shot 91% my first game. What? It's valid. In this community, I didn't go undefeated because I was trying out so much builds to try to figure out which one's the best one. I'm not even sure if this was my 6'4 build or my 6'2 build because I was trying out so much builds. I even have a 6'8 build. So you guys gotta let me know down below what you guys want to see because there's the NBA 2K app where you guys can just copy these builds, take the QR code, and just steal them, gang. So you guys gotta let me know.
Definitely not stealing
So
builds.
you guys can take the 6'4 build. It's fire. I'm gonna show you guys another
builds.
game because I'm pretty sure I won 3 games in a
This is
row.
the first person.
All right, y'all. So game number 2.
Said something about 6'2". I wonder why he didn't go 6'2". He went 6'2".
I don't give a damn. That's not my problem, bro. I'm not about to lose my second game ever playing NBA 2K27. AFK. All right, let me shoot the pill real quick. Let me test on my jumper real quick.
The wave for people.
Chicken noodle.
Is it gonna be like
I'm pretty sure. I'm like, all right.
Advanced
shoot this.
playing with a female.
If this person's not here, I'm just gonna quit. But I'm pretty sure this person does come back and we end up having a great game. There it is. First shot. At least this guy's not scared to shoot the ball. That's one thing I like, bro. He slasher so bad. Anyways, free dunk.
You can't play
All right,
defense
so
like
I'm up
that.
7.
They would not let you play defense like that. That right there, playing defense like that, you're gonna lose every time. They're gonna score on you every time. You gotta know when to hold the right stick up.
0. I'm just gonna combo up a little bit. You guys can see my dribble moves look a little different. Let me see.
Dribbling is slow.
Us.
You really gotta know how to put the moves together in order to dribble in this game.
Having a high layup, low-key does come in clutch. A lot of these guys just want a 99 dunk, 99 3 ball. They don't want no dunk, no layup, bro. But having this 6'4", bro, they can do everything. Look at that speed boost, y'all. Into the dunk, that shit looks clean, game. You can't, bro, it gives me like a 16 vibe. This little crossover 16 spam. As he, look at that, shoot the pill, shoot a cheese, get a clip. But you guys see what I'm talking about with that crossover. That shit looks cheesy, eh? This person's trash, bro. So I'm definitely gonna drop this person off. Let's just look at the movement on this game. Hezzy. And bro, the thing about the dribble moves is there's so much dribble moves, bro. I didn't even get to go through 8,000 new dribble moves, bro. But this is why I'm telling you guys, this guy's probably like a 6'8".
You know what, though? I'm eager to see steezo. I want to see what steezo is going to do with this game. Everybody know he's the god of dribbling, you know what I'm saying? I think he's going to break it again like he always do. But I think he's going to show us something way different than what a lot of people, I think, that went to the community, like, that know how to dribble shows us. Also, February know how to dribble too. So I want to see these people dribble, but steezo is who I'm looking for. I can't wait to see him drop his video.
You guys see how I just get the speed boost right over these fast, tall builds as soon as they put a hand up? Just pay attention, bro. Look, as soon as they put a hand up, I get the blow by. This is why I tell you guys to make 6'4", that's the tallest I'll go. But also, if you guys just like shooting over people, maybe the 6'8" is for you. I have that build, so let me know if you guys want to see it. Do you hear? My hands are up. Yep, they trying to rhythm shooting. By the way, rhythm shooting is not in this year, bro. Button. I tried rhythm. Everybody tried rhythm.
No, this community day, they just dropping the gameplay they did for
Make sure you guys
community.
use the button. You guys see, I got that quick stop.
I'm waiting on that app to drop so I can download
19-0. Let me get, you know what? Let me get this 21-0 real quick. I should have shot it right there, but I shoot that. Well, it did say open. That could have went in. All right, y'all. So we finally got to stop and let's go. I got the easy layup to go in. That is 2 games in a row. Now I'm gonna show you guys my 3rd game and my final game.
I want to see somebody
let
dribbling.
me know how you feel
I ain't
about
got
this
time for all
build.
this shooting.
This is my last game in. You guys can see we're playing against a tall build, bro.
She's a holler. He know how to dribble.
Oh my God, Green! I don't understand why he came into the theater with this build, but he matched up against the wrong guy. I am going to punish him.
Yeah, I'm just
look at the
a lot of people that went
bro.
to community day, they dropping their videos now.
Tough, bro. So he's gonna get punished for using this build. You guys can see I'm out here greening. So tell me this build ain't cold, bro.
Now, is he using a stick or is he using square?
I get that easy dunk, and we're up 10-0 already. I don't know why he's leaving me open, bro. Shit chicken, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro.
Oh, he's
so it looks like I'm about to get shooting tape, bro, in a second. Oh my God, look at that I don't know why it gave me that slow
Oh, you using
layup.
square.
Now, anyways, let's see if this guy can just post score me and take advantage of me, bruh. Let's see.
Snatch back was slow.
Let's
Post
see.
up.
Trash! Trash! So
See,
I'm
if you know,
13-0,
like
and he
now
can't
with
even
this
post
game,
score me
man,
on a
if
small build.
you know
Look at
when
this.
to
Quick
hold your
speed boost,
hands
get
up,
the
it's
easy
over
dunk.
with.
I told you guys,
The
these
defense
small
is-
builds, bro.
They're gonna. A lot of
That's what
people
I
gonna
like
complain about
about 6'4"
defense
and
this game.
You'll be able
A
to
lot of
run
people's gonna
by like
complain.
big 6'8". I don't know what I was thinking
Also-
trying to go get a
also-
dunk up, especially.
Also, when driving and you one of them little guards, all that shit y'all was doing in 26 is not gonna go. They're not going for it in 27. You take your short ass up in that lane, and you got that big fella down there. He got high block. It's going to get blocked no matter what you do. I don't care how high your dunking and layup is. It's going to get blocked now, unless you have an edge on him. If you don't have that edge on him first, and everything is timed, you're not scoring. It's getting blocked or it's going to get contested. It's not going to go in.
She gets a 7-footer, but it looks like I threw the game, and it looks like this game is gonna be over. The game's over. Oh no, he's trash, bro. Especially day one, bro. That's gonna look like it's gonna be meta game. Oof. Wide open green. I can't be stopped, bro. I'm up 20-0. I'm
What's
shooting
Chalk talking
100%.
about? I'm gonna go back to Chalk live. See what he's talking about. Oh no, EJ live. Oops.
Big tip on him. What up, chat? I love y'all niggas, man.
Ah man, shout out
Here, oh,
EJ.
yo, chat. So it was a kid, bro.
I fuck with EJ. This is my dad. I fuck with EJ. What Chalk go? Let's go to Chalk. Chalk got some shit going on.
You're one sentence away from launching your website with Base 44.
Chalk got some shit going on. So, we gonna see what he's talking about because he playing this shit over here.
Nah, all of you that were saying it looked great, I don't want to hear shit from y'all. Shut the fuck up. Go back to glazing this shit. I don't want to hear shit from none of y'all. None of y'all. None of y'all talking about that. I don't want to hear nothing from none of y'all. I don't want to hear, oh, that's so bad. None of y'all, bro.
Is any of them?
None of y'all, bro. None of y'all, bro. None of y'all, bro. Listen, I want to be clear on what you're watching right now. You shouldn't be watching this to see whether or not people are scoring or how they're scoring. You should be watching this solely about the fact of trying to learn what you need to put on your build. Everybody's going to suck at the beginning of a 2K. That is irrelevant. So, 27 could be the best game ever. Everybody would suck right now. None of these people are going to be good day one, first time they're playing the game. So, you have to ignore what you're watching, and you have to more so look at what is the game going to look like. Is it bumpy? Is people moving good left to right? Is the defense looking prevalent? This is the type of thing that you need to be looking at. What do the contests look like? That's what we need to be watching. Everything else is kind of irrelevant, bro. Don't worry about if they make or miss shots. All that's irrelevant.
All right, now let's see if we can try to average 1030. I motherfucker still ain't. Still ain't.
So I ain't lie. I can tell you right now, and this is what I'm watching for. This is what I'm analyzing for. You have to have a hand up. If you don't put your hand up,
all day,
you're not getting a contest.
Nah,
That right there was open with his hands.
That's what I was saying.
And he was very close to him.
That's
so you
what
got to
I
have
was-
a hand up. Again,
That's
this
what I
is
was
what
saying.
you need to be watching and analyzing the game for. Height is probably going to matter a little bit again.
Oh, it's definitely.
It's probably going to matter. Now, here's the problem. These tall dudes cannot move. Defense looks weak. What are you watching? The score is 4-10. They've been playing for 20 minutes. They can't score. They did say the game was delayed. So, they all say Community Day was delayed.
Everybody did that, huh? I'm gonna check out Joe.
Nobody is ever good at the start,
I
bro.
know it's just dropped.
Ever.
Go check out Joe.
So these dudes like not being able to move and not getting open is fine. Like I don't care about that, bro.
How would you go to Joe now? Yeah, where Joe at? J Mag Live. Sheesh. Didn't he just? Yeah, now you definitely gotta have a hand up. You definitely gotta have a hand up. Solo, swag. Where we at? Type it in. Type it in. Check it out.
Introducing Iron Beam, the best choice for futures trading. Iron Beam is the industry leader.
The NBA 2K27 Myplayer builder breakdown. Not going to waste any time. All I ask is that you take a second and drop a like on the video. Let's get straight into it. You can pick male or female now. If you do pick female, you can only play in the city. If you want to play My Career or Eras, you have to pick a male player. Next, you have the choice to create your own or pick from a template build. We're going to create our own, obviously, because we're trying to break down this builder. Enter your vitals, and let's get straight to it. With pure green windows being smaller in NBA 2K27, it's going to be more important than ever to get the biggest green window jump shot for your specific build. And NBA 2K Lab has you covered. They have
You definitely know Joe Noah's going to bring up 2K Labs. I think he's, you know, he definitely get paid.
a bunch of free tools on their website, but what you're looking for is under the premium section. The custom jump shot database. This is an absolute cheat code every year on 2K. This database contains statistically tested jump shots for your specific build to not only find the biggest green windows, but the fastest the badge count. I can't recommend NBA 2K Lab enough. The next screen, you have your 3 tabs up top. Your attributes tab, your badges tab, and your body types tab. On the badges tab, not only can you see the badge levels as you adjust your height, weight, wingspan, but you can also see how many badge tokens each badge is going to cost. More on that later. You'll notice that although visually a lot of the attribute stuff looks the same, it is actually different. For example, last year on a 6'8" minimum wingspan, minimum weight player, you could get 95 perimeter. This year it's only 87. You'll notice that adjusting your wingspan and your weight has a much more drastic effect on not only perimeter, but also on your driving dunk. The lower the wingspan, the harsher the penalty on your driving dunk this year. The lower the weight, the harsher the penalty on your perimeter. But you'll notice something as I keep scrolling through the heights here. I'm just seeing, like, at any point, you know, at any height, does it start to change how the weight and the wingspan affect those attributes? And as I go up the heights here, you'll notice once I get to 6'10" and up, lowering the weight actually raises your perimeter. So it's like the cutoff for big men, I guess. Like, you know, a lighter big man is going to have better perimeter defense than a heavier big man. The HQ, but on 6'9", 6'8", 6'7", 6'5", 4'3", the lower, like the more kind of wing guard players, the lower your weight, it lowers your perimeter. So that's something to keep in mind as you're making your builds this year. You know, last year on a 6'8" player, there really was no penalty for going low weight, low wingspan. Low weight, low wingspan would have a 95 perimeter, and then if you upgraded it to max wingspan, you'd only have a 96 perimeter. This year, it's a lot more harsher penalty on those wings. And
how you gonna tell me to start making a build that everybody want me to bring out all the time? Don't do that. Now you make your build, I make my build. I make what works for me.
Guards, if you're going minimum weight and minimum wingspan. So definitely something to consider when making your build. Not a part. Here's the example that I was talking about. Right now I'm getting into the power forwards, and you know, I'm looking at, you know, the 6'9" power forward, and I notice, okay, like the attributes are still reacting the same to when I lower the weight, lower the wingspan. But once I get to 6'10" and I lower that weight, I'm like, perimeter is now going up. So just a threshold that I noticed in terms of a height cutoff, in terms of how weight affects your attributes. So when you're looking at your attributes, although visually it may look the same, make sure you're paying attention to how things react, because there are differences between the 26 builder and the 27 builder in attributes. Once you finalize your physicals and advance to the next screen, now you're going to put your attributes on. On the right side of the screen, if you click triangle or Y, you can go from relevant badges to all badges. And this might have some value this year because a lot of badges have been split. Like the offensive rebound and defensive rebound badge has been split. The midi shooting badges and the 3-point shooting badges have been split. So remembering which badges are tied to which attributes, you can use the relevant badges tab to, you know, make sure you understand what's going on, or you can keep it on all badges and just see what goes up as
so
you
what's a low perimeter defense?
Another thing a lot of people kept asking was what determines your badge tokens. Where you put your attributes determines how many badge tokens you're going to get in each category.
Defense is not
if you max out your shooting, you're going to get the maximum amount.
I think anything like 65 and under.
Same with other categories, right? So not only pay attention to badge thresholds and what attributes you want to get, but also pay attention to, you know, maybe maybe sometimes
stop
one
making
more
that little
tick
shit,
up
man.
on an attribute might get you an extra badge token. Just something to keep in mind as you're making your build. Now, when you click in the left stick, you're going to get a lot of tabs to pop up that are going to help you. The first one is the badges tab. It shows you every badge in the game and the attribute requirement for each level, the height threshold, everything you could want. You can scroll from each category: finishing, shooting, playmaking, defense, rebounding, physicals. Now pay close attention to badge thresholds because a lot of the rating requirements for certain badge levels has changed. You will notice if you pay attention compared to last year's builder. You'll also notice that HOF badges are the highest level you can unlock through attributes. There is a way to push your badge levels all the way to legend, but we're going to talk about that later when we get to the badge screen. But I'm going to scroll through all of these, and at the end of it, there is also all the takeover options and their requirements. So if you want to pause this and look at it, you can. I'm going to let this run through, and then I'm going to come back when we get to the next tab.
Bruiser. Flash and lightning launch should be like semi the same thing, right? Main surges, airspace, navigator. So that means silver badges.
EVE Online is a vast
it seems
universe.
like it's gonna be kind of cool.
Alive with the unrelenting.
But not really though, because silver badge is not gonna be good. Silver badge is not gonna be good. Nah. You gotta have gold or better.
Moving on to the next tab, the animations tab. This is where you're going to see the attribute requirement for every animation in the game. And you're going to want to pay attention because a lot of your favorite moves rating requirements has changed. For example, Kevin Durant Ghost Shot is now a 94 shot rating to unlock it. Even dribble moves,
you want to,
a popular escape last year was the SGA escape. That is now a 91 ball handle requirement. So if you're making your build and you're like, oh, I'm going to go to an 85 ball handle because that's what I need for these moves, you might want to double check because although the moves might have the same name and the same animation tied to them, the attribute requirement to unlock them could be different. So definitely utilizing this animation tab while you're creating your build to make sure you get the SIGs that you want is going to be valuable. The next tab is your cap breakers tab, but you can't view your cap breakers unless you upgrade your attributes and are a 99 overall in the builder. So I'm going to show y'all. I'm just going to put up some stuff here. I'm not actually taking the time to make a good build, so please do not copy this. I'm just putting the attributes up so we can see that the cap breakers show up. I would rather you be able to see the cap breakers as you make your build, similar to how that website was last year that a lot of us used, where you could see as you put up each attribute how the cap breakers changed. In here they made it so you have to be a 99 overall to be able to see the cap breaker amounts. It's definitely a nice addition, but it's not exactly executed to the best way possible in my opinion. But when you hit 99 overall in the attribute screen, you can scroll over to your cap breakers tab and now see them in the builder. Moving on to when you actually put on your badges and decide what you want to use, I'm going to try to keep it as simple as possible, but there is a lot of things to consider when we get to these, kind of all the stuff going on here. So bear with me. It's going to take a little bit, but I think you're going to learn a lot and it's going to help you actually understand how to utilize this to the best of your ability. When you get to this screen, this is where, it shows you how many badge tokens you have in each category. Obviously, in this version, we actually had max badges. But when you make your build in the game, you're obviously going to have to grind to unlock those badge tokens. So when you click on badges for the first time, they give you a little tutorial. Each discipline has its own badge slots where related badges can be equipped. Earn badge tokens in games, practice, and workouts. Meet a badge's attribute requirements, then spend tokens to equip it in a slot. Attribute requirements and token cost are shown here. Meet both to equip the badge. So the first part is pretty self-explanatory. Badge tokens. We've had similar things in past 2Ks where each badge has a specific cost. You have a certain number of badge tokens in each discipline. You have to decide which badges you want to spend your tokens on. It's not like 2K26 where just every badge that your build meets the requirement for, you're going to have. You have to actually decide which badges you want to put on. But there's a whole bunch of other stuff going on with bonus slots, bonus tokens, the synergy with fuse and reaction badges and how it all ties together with +1s and 2s and getting token refunds, and it's a whole lot. So bear with me.
Man, this badge shit is it's very confusing to me, man. The synergy, how everything works, man. It's very confusing. This just confused it even more to me.
This part is relatively simple, deciding which badges you want to put on initially, and then we're going to keep going, and I'm going to try to simplify all this as best as possible so that when y'all start making your builds, you understand. All right, so just going through, seeing what badges I want to spend my tokens on. But once we click in that R3 button, we're getting more tutorials about what's going on. Bonus slots are earned through prizing and can be moved to any discipline at any time. Bonus tokens are also earned from prizing and can be moved to any discipline at any time. All right, so here's a perfect example. In my defense category right now, I only have 2 badge tokens available, but I need 3 for silver high flying denier. So I'm going to go over to my bonus badge slots. I'm going to apply one of those bonus badge tokens to the defense category, giving me 3 defense tokens available, which then I can apply and unlock the silver high flying denier. That is going to be a theme across all your categories, right? You can apply. That is going to be a theme across all your categories, right? You can apply those bonus tokens to any category. So when you don't have enough tokens, you want to get a badge, you can utilize those bonus badge tokens. Now here's an example of bonus slots. There are 5 total rebounding badges, but I only have 4 badge slots available in the rebounding category. So I'm going to apply some bonus tokens so that I have enough tokens to put on all the rebounding badges. But of course, like I said, there's 5 rebounding badges. I only have 4 slots. So this is where I can utilize that bonus slot. So as you can see, I'm selecting the rebounding badges that I want. I'm filling those 4 slots that I have available, but there's another rebounding badge that I want to put on. So I'm going to utilize one of my bonus slots. Clicking that R3 button again, going over to the slot section, I'm going to go down to rebounding and I'm going to add a 5th slot available in the rebounding category. Once I apply that slot, I can then go in, spend the rest of my tokens on that 5th rebounding badge, and then I'm able to unlock all 5 rebounding badges on this hypothetical center build that you're looking at right here. So optimizing your build to the fullest, you're going to have to utilize those bonus slots and bonus tokens. Now we're going to go down and break down this whole synergy thing. Fuse badge slots grant a +1 or 2 level boost for the full game at no token cost. Any badge meeting its requirement can be slotted here. Now we slide down to reaction badges. Reaction badges link to fuse badges. Trigger the fuse badge enough times in a game to boost the linked reaction badge 1 or 2 levels for the rest of the game. The reaction badge list is limited to those associated with the fuse badge. We're going to break all this down in more detail, but we're running through this tutorial right now, so bear with me. I know it can be a lot. And then over here on the right side of the screen, eligible synergy badge boosts and potential token refunds appear here. All right, so let's break all this down and then we're going to talk about a bunch of different possibilities on how to utilize this type of stuff. All right, so down in the synergy, your fuse badge is going to be a +1 or +2 depending on which fuse badge you use at all times, right? And this is how you can push your badges to legend. The only way to push your badges to legend is in the synergy slot. You can't get legend badges from your attributes this year. Okay, so for example, I'm going to put my Hall of Fame rebounding badge down in the fuse slot in the synergy section to get a +1 and push it to legend. At the same time, you're going to see I just got a bunch of rebounding tokens back. You get refunded those tokens that you use down there. It's similar to core badges in 2K23. Anything you put down there in the fuse slot, you're going to get refunded tokens for those. So it's going to be really important how you utilize those slots, not only for the +1s and 2s, but also in terms of maximizing your token output on your builds. Because check it out, now that I got refunded those tokens, I can remove those bonus badges that I added, and now I can apply those bonus badges to another category because I just got a bunch of rebounding tokens back. I don't need to use the bonus tokens in the rebounding category anymore. It's definitely a bit overwhelming at first, and once you start doing it more and more, you start to realize like, maybe I shouldn't have put that badge in there because now I have all these tokens that I'm not even using in this category. Like it's just a lot to think about and consider when making your build. Obviously all of these things are going to have to be unlocked. So
wait, you get your tokens back and you can't do nothing else with them. You just got your tokens back. So what's the point of refunding them?
Initially off the rip, you're not even going to have to make some of these decisions, but once we start unlocking more slots, it's definitely going to be a lot of things to consider, and we haven't even gotten into like Then you're trying to implement cap breakers and all types of things. Now, as I was saying, you're gonna have to unlock these synergy badge slots. And I mean, check it out, level 28 in a crew. The next +1 that you can unlock in the fuse slot is level 39 in a crew. Like, these are, you know, it's gonna take a little bit of time. This is from the build specialization. I'm not sure at what level you get it, but you got to get it through build specialization. And then the last +2 you can get is earned at Legend 2 rep. Like, that's gonna take, you know, that's gonna be a long time. A lot of people aren't even gonna get that one. So you definitely are going to have to grind for some of these synergy fuse badge slots. But let's continue on, right? We can fill out these fuse badge slots and put certain badges that we want in there, but underneath that, we have reaction badges as well. Now, the reaction badge, as they said, it ties to the fuse badge. You do not get that reaction badge +1 or +2 all game long. You have to activate the reaction badge by using the fused badge above it a certain number of times in a game. So you're going to want to coordinate which badges you put in the reaction category to the badge you have in the fuse category. For example, if there's a badge you know you're going to use a lot, like if you're a center, you might want to fuse your brick wall badge and then tie your standing 3-point badge to it, because you know I'm going to be setting a lot of screens. So after I set, you know, 3, 4, 5 screens, whatever the specific number is, then my standing 3-point shot badge is going to get that boost for the rest of the game. Use a badge in the fuse category that you know you're going to use all the time. You'll notice that the reaction badges are flashing because it's not a permanent boost until you activate it. So it's showing, you know, my set and fire badge is silver, but it will turn gold once I use brick wall enough times in a game. My paint patroller is silver, but once I use rise up enough times in the game, it will turn gold.
Okay.
Making sure you're using fuse badges that you're going to activate very often in the game is going to be a key to optimizing your build's full badge potential. Another thing to pay attention to is not all badges link from reaction to fuse. For example, I just linked my set and fire badge to my brick wall badge, but if I was trying to link my set and fire badge to my snatcher rebounding badge, you see it does not show up because they feel that set and fire doesn't associate with snatcher, but they feel it does associate with brick wall. So sometimes you're going to see, like, you might put a badge in the fuse slot and then go to look to put a different badge in the reaction category, and you're going to be like, why is it not showing up? It's because it's saying it does not link to that fuse badge. I don't know exactly which badges link with others. You know, obviously that's going to be something that we're going to have to figure out as the year goes on. But something I did notice was, like I said, set and fire linked with brick wall, but it did not link with snatcher. Something to pay attention to, and another decision to make when deciding which badges to put in your fuse and reaction slots. The last thing I want to talk about is cap breakers. A question a lot of people were asking was, when you apply your cap breakers, once we unlock them and we apply them, are we going to get more badge tokens depending on where we put our cap breakers? I asked that question and I was told you do not receive any extra badge tokens depending upon where you put your cap breakers. So make sure, you know, if you're planning on making one of those builds where you start with a 53-pointer and then you're going to cap break it all the way up to a 90, or, you know what I mean? We found some glitchy cap breakers last year. I'm sure we're going to find some this year. Make sure you have enough badge tokens in that category to actually use those badges that you're going to be getting from the cap breakers. Obviously, you can unlock those bonus tokens that we talked about, so you could even use those bonus tokens in that category. That way, you know, you're really utilizing your cap breakers and your tokens to their fullest ability. But it's just, I know a lot of people were asking me that and nobody really had the answer, so I wanted to make sure I told y'all. When I asked them, they told me no more badge tokens will be allocated based on where you apply cap breakers. Whatever badge tokens you get from applying your attributes, those are the badge tokens you're going to have on your build. And then of course, there's a ton of things to unlock with the slots and the bonus tokens and the synergy slots and all that we broke down in this video. But that is the official builder breakdown for NBA 2K27. If y'all want to check out the official gameplay breakdown, click that video on the screen right there. Learn all about new features and what changed going into NBA 2K27. Appreciate y'all watching. Peace.
Man, it's still confusing with the badges, man. I ain't gonna know what to do with the badges when I start making my build. I ain't gonna know how to do it. I'm gonna try to set up the best the best I can. So it seems like you gotta have tokens if you're trying to, like, put something so far up to a 90, 99, because I like 99 threes, but I'm not going for 99 3. I'm gonna go for like a 94, 93, 94 3 ball. I'm gonna go ahead and put more on my either my passing or my defense. I'm definitely gonna I'm gonna worry about my passing this year. with my first build. I'm making 2 builds. I was gonna make just one, but I know my first build is not gonna be what we all expected to be. So I'm gonna make 2 builds. So cap breakers. I'm going to put most of my cap breakers on playmaking and defense. I'm not gonna worry about finishing because I'm not gonna be down there in the paint. I'm not gonna be in that paint. I'm not trying to dunk on them. Now, if it's wide open, yes. Other than that, no, I'm not down there. You know what I'm saying? So defense, playmaking. My shooting is going to be great. You know what I'm saying? Also, I don't think tempo shooting is going to be no different from last. It's just not easier. The window is smaller, and you really got to time it. But I don't think it's going to be nothing crazy. Still going to be able to shoot, but I'm going to try to shoot with square, though. Yo, where is the rest? Now, the thing that I'm tripping off of is how are y'all going to switch our plates over, our highest plates over, but yet not our VC? I don't get that. And everybody's complaining about, oh, I don't want to start as a purple. I don't want to start as a gold. I want to be back plate. Delete your build. Delete your build or make you a new account. Do one or two, because if they going off the data that you have, even though you delete the build, and they still go off of whatever highest plate you had, and they still, well, just make you another account. But nobody want to lose their name. You better go in that game and start losing. Get your highest build, start losing games. I better do something. Me, I'm purple. My highest build is purple. You know what I'm saying? So I know what I'm going in, and I ain't gonna be able to play casual. But it is what it is, man. I'm gonna figure it off. I just want to check out a couple of things. I'm happy. I just want to see that one, really, about the badges. So